one sunflower coming here. So a little water here. This is just gonna all go back outside. Those grow really good tomatoes if you want to recycle your red Solo cups. Got a stereo here. This was actually a tomato plant that I put. I honestly, you can see some of the rotten ones, and then I'll pick them out. Obviously they didn't take, but the other seeds are from those. So I just did that. So I'll take those out, obviously nothing's taking. But you can see right in there that they came right out of the pod of tomato. Like it's weird. I smushed them in kind of. I had squirted them, and then they kind of grew out of them. It's pretty neat. That's just a sunflower. Anyway, so if you're planning on throwing out your mini tomatoes, that's what it does. Science experiment. Here were some tomato plants. They've been near the window, so they're a little bit cold, but they're not dead, so let me give them a little bit of water too. Just like I said, not too close to that. They're getting a lot of sunlight, so you need the water. There's another sunflower growing. A little drink, buddy. There you go. You gotta talk to them too, you know. They are living. See, here I'll have to put a little bit more soil in there. Sometimes I just let these naturally fall off, unless they just kind of fall off. Like, you don't want to rip at something, but if it just kind of flies out at you when you're picking your dead leaves. And you can just usually, if I was outside, I'd be recomposting them, or I can throw them in my compost pile. So yeah, that's just taking off the dead stuff. So in here, I'm going to try a few other things there, but I'm really not having the best results with those, I find. I don't know, the ceramics. Depends. So here's an annual. I got to clean this one up too. So this is flowers. So they went dormant. I'm just going to put that there and I'll sweep it up. But there is still life, right? Like, these are bulbs that are put in here. My dad put bulbs in here. So when the funerals were having and Easter and stuff at the church, my dad was taking all the bulbs that they were throwing out. So we got lucky and we're feeding the bees at the same time. But I didn't hibernate these, so they're still growing. I'm just gonna clean up all give it a chance here. I mean, you're getting some of the nutrients, like you can keep some leaves and stuff, and I'm seeing some wildlife in here. But, I mean, that's a little spidey. Right, maybe zoom in here, you guys can see. He probably came out when I brought in the plants, right? So, no, you don't want to. I'm sorry, guys, I disturbed your home. But, I'll make sure this grows good. You'll have a nice new house. Oh my goodness, there's a few of them. Look. What will we name them? Yeah. Interesting. I won't put it on him, but I'll drop of water in here. Got something funky going on here. I guess this didn't work. This was an experiment, guys. I put strawberries in there. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It just goes to mold. You have to just collect the seeds. Oh, that was a different plant. I mean, I'll make something else grow in here. I'm just gonna pick this stuff out of here. Show that. See if anybody's living in here. Like I said, these pots came in from outside, I had sunflowers growing in here just for the bees, and then the chipmunks and the squirrels and everybody outside, the birds ate them. I mean, it's worth helping somebody out, right? The animals. You want to break this up a little so the roots have room to kind of move around, right? If your dirt's too tight, the roots have nowhere to go, so you can't really, like, this is pretty moist soil. Like, I shouldn't be, just from the feel of it, you'll get the feel of like the texture, and don't be afraid to throw a little love in there. You know, I'm gonna not kill these plants because I'm not sure, but look at how bright and green that is, and nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this out. What's going on in this one? I'd put a clove of garlic in there, but I haven't been tending to it as much as I can. Sorry, garlic. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. Back on this. This is obviously no good, so that can go. Huh. Wow, I found an onion root still in there, so there's an onion. Something's growing. Something I put in there before. Okay, so see, I just kind of smooth it out. I didn't rip the root. Like, if you know you have something going on in the earth, or there's root, you're gonna find roots. So I'm gonna keep that growing. So what I'll probably do in here is add a little bit, I've got some dill seeds that I saved. Go wash my hands, and we'll find something to plant here. If you got an old pencil or something too, that works really good for poking holes. Okay. What are we gonna grow? I got some cucumbers. Peppers. Yeah, these are pepper seeds. Let's do, I did lemons in there. Here there's nothing. Sorry. I'll get the seeds here. One second. Okay, so I got a seed in here. Poke a hole. Drop. Cover. So that's one pepper plant. So if I can keep it down to one in here, because I mean your space and you need roots if I want to have a good successful plant. And this is, you'll get 6 peppers out of one in Ontario. Oh no, poke another hole in here. I'll plant some twins. I'll put 2 in there. It won't hurt either, just in case one doesn't take. You can put 2. I'll just cover that up. So this soil's fairly good. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. And yeah. Well, now we'll see what comes out of that. So we'll keep you posted on that too.